Wonderful Wednesday. Love Wednesdays. It's kind of the middle of the week, and we kind of go, we're fine. We got this far. We're going to be just fine. But it is October the 4th. It's almost 9 o'clock here this morning. Had some other things that I needed to get done, including working on the network and a few other things to take care of, and the emails and what have you. So let's turn the lights on this time. It's kind of cool in here, so I decided to wear my velour and just feel comfortable and kind of casual today. And some things have kind of changed and happened, and ups and downs and levels and balances and all the other good stuff. And I said, you know what, it's going to be a powerful day. So I'm going back to this one, you betcha. Archangel Power Tarot deck, created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, published by Hay House. I have that part like memorized. It just kind of flows right out of my mouth. But I was inspired to use this deck today. Just lots of different things going on. Some craziness. We sure seem to be living in a crazy time. And we need to remember that peace is our power. And the power is also love. Love is our Heavenly Father. That's 100% pure love. I got a tickle. Whoops! Had to get rid of that real quick. Otherwise, I was going to end up sneezing at you. I didn't want to do. But true power is love. And that's really what we need to focus on. It's really where we need to get our heart set. That's really where we need to center in our heart, in our heart chakra, in our soul. That power is love, and it's stronger than anything else. And to take away some of the fear and the worries and the concerns that we all have. To focus, to get centered, to know that God loves us just as we are, and to open our hearts to listen. You know, when I say my prayers in the morning, I always say, Lord, please help me get ego, vanity, my humanness out of your way. And let me hear and see and taste and smell and touch and sense that which I'm supposed to. And to always guide that these readings are for the greater good and that they are helpful and inspiring. So remember power. If you truly want power, remember to love from the heart. Okay, there's the first one. Heard that loud and clear. There's the second one. Heard that loud and clear. There's the third one. I haven't heard stop yet. Those are just speaking up a storm, literally. Kind of cloudy today. It looks like it's going to rain still. Kind of waiting to the end of this week where it's supposed to get a little bit warmer. Not so rainy. Oh, by the way, I broke down yesterday and I went to the Goodwill store to go get a coffee pot. I was not going to Walmart. And as I walked in, I was going, oh my gosh. I don't go there very often, but I often forget why. Or like, why don't I go there more often? If you ever want to help out a good service and find yourself a bargain, there's a place to go. So I found a coffee pot, brand new, not a mark on it. Hadn't been tested, but they plugged it in for me, and I knew that if the bottom heat plate would work, that the rest of it would work. And I bought it, and lo and behold, just out of the blue, out of the corner of my eye, I found something. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That I've been looking for 18 years. And I've found them online before. I'm not spending 50 bucks. I'm not spending 30 bucks for the cheap one. I can do without. But I found something. It's a Foley. If you're not familiar with Foleys, look it up. F-O-L-E-Y. It's a Foley food processor. It is manual. It is manual, and it is like the tool to have in the kitchen when you're cooking. It's okay. I just heard stop. We got a 6-card read. Okay, it was $3.99. So yes, I broke down and bought it. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. The coffee pot was $6.99. My Foley was $3.99. And I felt like $1,000,000 when I walked out of there. And I realized when I came home, after cleaning the new coffee pot and running a test pot through it, I realized how not hot my old coffee pot was in comparison to the new one. This coffee was so hot it almost burned my tongue. And I was like, yeah, this is so cool. So we do. We have a 6-card read, and let's see what God and His Son, Holy Spirit, our angels, our spirit guides, our loved ones have to say for us on this wonderful Wednesday. Aha! Let's start off with an Ariel card. It's a little bit brighter today, so you know that we've got pink on, or white on pink. But this is the 4 of Ariel. And the 4 of Ariel literally states, when you give, you also receive. But when you give from the heart, without expecting anything in return, is when you receive more than you could ever begin to imagine. It's, don't be so resistant to the change. The changes that are coming, that we've been talking about and have already started, are changes for the good. Don't fight it so hard. Just take a deep breath and know that these changes are for the better. Even if it's not what we're expecting, even if it's not what we even dreamt of, accept it. Don't be so feisty in trying to resist against it. And there's extremes going on in your life, either with giving away too much money or spending too much money, and not $3.98 for a Foley, by the way. Or you're either spending too much or you're not getting enough, or giving enough to get ahead in your own business. I'm hearing own business. You have to spend money to make money in business. So, be aware of those factors as well. So if you are self-employed, like, don't go crazy. You don't spend, $10,000 when you can only afford 100. But, use your money and your resources wisely. And when in doubt, if you're not sure about a decision, then put it into prayer. Ask God, His Son, Holy Spirit, and your angels to guide you is to make the right decisions. We should be doing that with every decision we have to make, and not assume on ourselves. Okay, this brings me back to something I just did a few moments ago. Don't rely on ourselves to be alone in making the major decision. I've said this before here on YouTube. I happen to love watching Touched by an Angel, and I record the shows. And so when I work on the network, I sit back there in the recliner and have the volume way down low, and I go through the shows. Well, uh, it's reminding me of that show this morning because, someone was so resistant to change that they were stuck in a rut. And they said their prayers every day. They said the prayers for blessings every morning. They said their prayers over their food. But when they had a major decision to make that was life altering, that was career changing, they didn't stop to pray. They took that action on their own. So take a moment when you're unsure about something. Stop and put it into prayer. Excuse me. This cough is not loose yet, but it's looser. And now we're going to go to a major arcana card. We're going to talk about those changes. It's time to make a decision. Release yourself from that which holds you back. Ask God for that decision to make that action step. This is a need to detox. Detox from drama. You've heard me say that more times than we can count a stick, or even count whatever. Maybe I should make another pot of coffee. We need to detox, whether it's from chemicals, whether that's from environment, whether that's from drama, whether that's from social media, whether that's from a bad relationship, whether that's from our environment, whether that's from chemicals, foods, cigarettes. I'm working on that one. You're worrying about things that really have nothing to do with you from a lack of self-confidence. Put your head up high. You're a child of God. You can do anything. So many times I see people and they just kind of have their head hanging low and mumble and stand up. Put your head up. Put your shoulders back. There's a reason our teachers and our parents used to tell us that. It wasn't just for posture. It's because it changes your attitude. Put your head up. Hold it up high. Not to be arrogant, but hold your head up high. You're a special child of God who is loved unconditionally, exactly as you are, and you can handle and get through anything. Make a decision and stick with it. Wow. And when you do, here come your solutions. Hi. I mean, we're talking this change again. Success that comes from objective compromise. Don't be stubborn about things, Find a nice even keel, nice even balance, self-control and patience. Breathe. You'll get through this. Don't let your mind wander off into things of what if and what could be or what should be or what might be or what could have been, should have been, might have been. Stand in your present moment and remember, we have to have forgiveness not only for ourselves but each other, and create a healing energy that is going to create the peace, that is going to help you have the clarity, that is going to help you have the solutions that you need, and to see and feel and hear them very clearly. One of my favorite next cards, one of them. Hello. You are the queen of your household. You are the queen of your family. You are the queen of your kingdom. Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself and those that you love. You have to take care of yourself in order to be able to take care of others. This includes your cough, your body, your physical, your home, your environment, all of it. The ability to make anything more beautiful, the ability to look at something simplistic and see the beauty in it, the beauty to look at scars and know that the scars are part of life. They're part of living. They're part of evolvement. They're not ugly. They're beautiful in the sense that you lived and you survived. And listen to those around you with practical and wise advice and take it to heart and take it to soul. And listen to that which moves and motivates you to take those next steps for complete success of your earthly matters. Here comes Five of Michael. Whatever you're arguing about, it's not serving you. Whatever you're complaining about doesn't serve you any purpose. Release your attachment to the outcome. Stand in the present moment. God's going to take care of the outcome. May not be the way we're expecting it, but it's going to get taken care of the way it's supposed to get taken care of. And consider taking a more uplifting approach. Try to find a little bit more joy in your life. Try and be a little bit happier about the blessings that you do have. Wow, I heard that loud and clear. Be grateful for what you have now, because your future is so much brighter and it's coming quickly. Last card for today. It's perfect. You're making the decisions, you're listening to the divine guidance, you're taking a different approach, you're creating more joy, you're creating more peace, and the situation that you're in, this conflict, this is ending. Time to take a bow. That dance is done. You are finally free of that which has been holding you back. There's new opportunities for happiness. You do need to go ahead and listen for the guidance to get there. This is now going to be the place, the time, the energy to move forward to the next performance, if you will. Again, once more, leave the past behind you. That's where it belongs. Can't go back and change it. We can only focus on the here and the now. Don't know the outcome for the future. Don't focus your head on it to try and get there. Take your steps now. Literally, take your steps now. Woohoo! Okay, there's an intriguing reading for the day, and I will close this one. If you'd like a personal reading from me, please visit my website, houseofangelcardreadings.com. It's all on the readings page. We have several different types of readings, including mediumship, which I'm loving more and more. They're getting more and more requested. We do, career, life, love, intuitive card readings, ESP. We're all over the place right about now. I like using the angel cards because it gives you something to look at. Also gives some verbiage to let the intuition just kind of go ahead and flow. So please go ahead and book a reading with me. We do have time, and the readings are still currently on sale. I had to laugh. Somebody mentioned the other day, well, golly gee, Monica, you should be able to do readings for free. I kind of sort of sat and looked at that post and that email, and I went, really? Interesting. And so I said, really? And I couldn't resist. I just had to go there. I said, really? Why? And they said, well, this is a God-given gift and you should share it for free. Well, that's true. It is a God-given gift, but we all have it. So why are you coming to me? Kind of went there. But then I said, okay, I certainly appreciate that. I just kind of had to go without judgment, of course. And I said, okay, well, that's great. Could you write a check to my power company this month? I would really appreciate that. Well, I can't do that. I said, well, could you pay my mortgage this month? Oh, I can't do that either. So, okay, well, I get that. Could you pay my vehicle insurance this month? And they finally quit answering me. So I laughed when I got those. It's amazing what people think of mediums or psychics or whatever. This is what I do full time. This is what I do because I want to serve. Do I have a fee for it? Yes, I do. I don't have fees like some people. My amazing mentor that I love and adore charges $1,000 for a half-hour reading. I don't. So they are on sale. They are, in my humble opinion, very reasonable. See what happens when you wear velour? I guess that stuff. So please come visit my website. We will make time, and I do them via Skype or Facebook web call. I love doing it this way because it's just you and me, and we're having a little chit chat. Forgive me. That hair's gonna go crazy too. But anyway, come join us on Facebook. We're about to hit, well, I think we just went over it. Actually, we did go over it last night. I had to stop and think about that. 2,600 followers. Thank you. Over 2,500 likes. The likes are about to hit the 2,600 mark. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your comments. And thank you for your emails, including the fun one. I just thought that was adorable. One of the things that we're getting ready to do, we've been doing it for a while now, of course, our events. If you are an event planner, a fundraiser, a 501c3, if you'd like to raise money for a cause, please send me an email at houseofangelcardreadings@gmail.com. In less than a couple of weeks, actually in 10 days from now, we're going to be doing a mediumship group reading at a home. So if you're in this area in Colorado and you would be interested in doing that at your home, please again also shoot me an email and we can't see if we can't arrange that. If you aren't in this area and you would still like to do that, I also do group events via Skype, and everybody gets their personal quiet time together. It's like, point your camera, your phone, or whatever at the living room or the basement or the rec room or the family room, and we'll just all get together that way. We do them just the same, whether I'm in person or not. This is as in person as I can get if you're not in this area. Alrighty, so on that beautiful note, have a wonderful Wednesday. Don't forget to nurture yourself. The situation has ended. Make a decision and know that what you can truly focus on is today, the here and the now. Walk in love. Give yourself a hug. Walk in peace. Namaste.